Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Thursday Night Live on November 14th. My name is Marilyn. I was Stamping Creations with Marilyn, and I'm coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. Happy to have you here with me tonight. So please come on, let me know where you're watching from. Answer my question that I have on the screen. Just a tidbit of Black Friday information there I'm looking for. I can't think of anything that I've actually found as a best ever purchase. Although a few years ago we did buy a TV. I think it was close to Black Friday. So maybe that's a good. I know there's lots of electronic things come on there. So come on, let me know where you're watching from. And I'm just going to go through a few things as you're coming on. I want to thank Faye for being here again for my moderator. So you'll see her answering some questions and comments there for me. And I will go through and look at them all afterwards if there's anything that I need to address. So let's start. I'm going to show you how to make this card tonight. I happened to mention it last week. I think it was during our Friday Zoom, and lots of people wanted to know how to make it. So I thought, okay, good plan. We'll try that for tonight. A few other things to share with you. The seasonal sale, which is happening until tomorrow night. Great deal if you're looking for bundles, cardstock, ink, designer paper out of the annual catalog, not the sale one and not the online exclusives, but some great deals to be had there. So please check that out. We have 2 new kits available, came available 1st of November. And I've seen some great things happening, especially with this Nature's Painting Kit. Lots of ideas for coloring those things there. So keep that in mind. Keep coming on, keep saying hi to each other. Online exclusives. The set on the left here, the Marbled Elegance Suite Collection, is what we'll be using tonight, some of it. And the Adorable Otters, Otterly Adorable, whichever way you want to say it, are great as well. And sorry, just reading a comment. Want to let you know that as demonstrators, and a lot of you I know on here are demonstrators, we can now see the new mini catalog that's going to be for January through April. And I am taking names for people who want. If you don't have a demonstrator already, I'd love to be your demonstrator, and I will share a catalog with you. So just reach out to me and let me know there if you're interested. And scrapbooking brochure, this one is available right now, but there's another one coming out in January. So lots of great things happening there for us to share with you. So I'm going to go back over here for a minute and just show you classes that I have on Zoom. They're all on Zoom. Friday, our Zoom with Friends class, we have a great time. We always come up with all kinds of things to share, to comment, to create, and we have a good time laughing with each other. And that's important, I think. Christmas cards, 12 months of Christmas card. I do the second Thursday of each month. We did those today, and I'll show you those at the end of tonight's live. Monthly cards, we do the third Thursday. So those kits have gone out, and I'm really hoping Canada Post doesn't go on strike so that they will get to my customers there. I have a current host code. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd appreciate you using that host code if your order is under $200. And now I'm going to switch over to my desktop. Just check the comments. And once again, I can see Betty and Pam watching on YouTube, and Sharon, Bonnie, Kirsten, hello there. Judy, all watching on Facebook. Just want to let you know that I can see, sorry, I'm going to go back here and flip this around. I can see comments, and Faye can from both, but you'll only be able to see the if you're on YouTube, you'll see YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you'll see Facebook. So we do try to spotlight those if there's questions that we're answering there. So, and that's just the way StreamYard works, and that's what I happen to be using now. So welcome. Please keep commenting. Please keep sharing with each other. Let me know what your best Black Friday purchase has been. And I'm going to move that so it's not in the way when we're card making, and we'll carry on. So hopefully everything's working fine. If Faye, if you can just wave at me, I can see. Thank you. I see your thumbs up. Let me know if there's anything. I will be able to see you there, and I can maybe try to change things if need be. So here is the card. I'm going to show you how I made it. It's kind of hard to show on a white envelope or on my white glass mat here. Maybe, but then if I do that, you can't see the ears. So I'll just hold it like that. That looks better. I just thought it was really cute, and I really want to thank Sue Stampfield for sharing her instructions for it. She has a great tutorial with all kinds of pictures and how to cut things and whatever. So it was quite easy for me to do, and I hope it would be the same for you if you want to make one. So let me know if you have any questions on that. So I'm just going to move that aside. I'm going to show you what I've got. This is that set. I'll put it over here too, in the color actually. Online exclusives comes with this wonderful marble paper, and there's some little hearts in that suite. There's gift bags. There's twine. There's the dies and the stamp set, and another. This is Happy Hibiscus, another set that's in the online exclusives. But I don't send a lot of Valentine's cards, but I do think that that hearts are a great way to show that you like people and love them and whatever. So I thought the dies were perfect. So that's why I bought the set. So let me show you the words. We have Valentine's, my heart belongs to you, love you, sending lots of love. And that for me happens on every card I send. So we have some stamping we could do and cut out. These would cut out those. And we have the dies, which I showed you on that other. So to make this card, I took a regular 8.5 by 4, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. And to cut it, I wanted to have it just a little bit. Can you see that? Just have the die over a little bit so that when you cut it out, you actually have, this is the largest heart die in that set, and I left it stuck together. So then you actually still have the two pieces of the card together, and that's what you make. Okay, so you've on Valentine's cards already. Actually, this one I would use more as a birthday card for a little one. With using something like this. But it was just, I thought it was really a neat one to show with this set that has just come out with the heart dies. So there's one, what Sue showed in that, and if you're interested, I can share her link. So this is the large one. This one is this one cut out. Then there is this one, just a plain edge. Then I have a black with the stitched for his eye, and a red for the stitched for his tongue. So those are all the pieces you need. Plus I needed something for his eyes, and she used the birdhouse set. I can't think of what it's called, but that's what she used for the eyes. I do not have that. So I brought in an older 1/2-inch circle punch that I have, and my retired crocodile that has a smaller punch, and that's what I'm going to use. I'll show you how to do that. Sharon, I see your comment, wondering how many hearts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then these three shapes do cut out the leaves and the flower that are there. So there's lots of eyes. And yes, thank you, Bonnie, for answering that. That's what's so great about our community where we share like this, is that everybody helps each other. So to make the ears, all we do is cut this in half. Yes, Kirsten, I was thinking of your nephews for this as well. So these, now I have to look at my picture. They will go like this. They will go on there. So I'm going to put them on first, and all I did was a little bit of glue on either edge. Make sure that I've got them going so they're going to fit properly. And if you've, I know that there's some cute puppy dog cartoony characters that Disney has, of course, those kind of things. So this would be similar. So I'm just going to attach those with them lined up here so that they will, when the card is done, it will fit in a regular envelope. And that's kind of what I was showing you here, is that it does fit in a regular envelope. So that's my card with his puppy with his ears. And this larger heart is his nose, and just lined up with the center there as best I can. Then this one goes for his eye, his patch eye. So it must be a black and white puppy with a patch. So I would imagine maybe his name is Patch. What do you think? Then, to put this on the inside, I was, of course, a little bit anal, but I wanted it to be exact. So instead of trying to lay it here and make sure it was right, I did this with it. I held it up here. Thought, okay, I want it down about that far. Then I laid it over, put my glue on it. And of course, look at, I've got glue extra. I'll have to clean that up. But I should have put glue on the bottom part. But there we go. So we got that. I'm going to use my, oh, I'll clean that up afterwards. I don't think it'll, maybe I'll do it. Just a little bit of keep that. So Bonnie's comment, if you're making it for children's birthday card that has a puppy, you could make the card in the colors of their puppy. Yes, definitely, Bonnie. That's a great idea. So you could make it in 2 shades of brown, that kind of thing. So I'm going to punch my white for the eyes. I'll try not to let them fly all over the place. And they will go here. And then I need, with the crocodile, I don't know if you, those, I know some of you still have it, but if you look at the punching mechanism, I guess I should call it, this side is bigger than this one. So that's the one I'm going to just punch 2 of those out. And most of the time, of course, don't know where it went. Lucky I've got more black. There. Then I'm going to very carefully glue them so they look like eyes. And it gives him personality when you do put a little bit of well, it's not, well, I guess it is kind of shading for his eyes, isn't it? It makes him look like he's looking down. And Again, as Bonnie said, if you did different colors, this eye would show up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to put very minimal amount of glue just here towards the bottom side. And I'm going to use, yes, Roz, Roz has got on here that she thought the patch was a wiggly eye. It might have been in Sue Stampfield's. I don't have a wiggly eye, but that would certainly work. Is the instead of having it stick to my finger like that, the googly eyes would certainly work for that kind of thing. So yeah, keep comments coming. Keep suggestions. We can always use more suggestions. We had, like I said, we had our Christmas card class today, and we shared a lot of different ideas on what we could do with different things that we were making. So then for his little freckles, all she showed was just using the black marker and making little dots. And I did not stamp on the inside, which I normally do before I do anything else, in case I have to start over. But I have from that set, Sending Lots of Love. And no, I did not use Versamark on mine before I started stamping in red, so my stamp is stained. Do you know that trick? I did watch I was watching somebody's video today, and they said to keep from staining your stamps like this when you first get them, especially photopolymer, to stamp using Versamark and then clean them off. And that will give it a layer that therefore the red or any color ink won't stain it. I find even if it does stain it, it doesn't affect how it stamps. So there is our little puppy dog card. Pam's comment, my grandkids would love this. My sister is a veterinary technician and obsessed with dogs. Kirsten, does that sound familiar? So I'm going to make her one of these for sure. Good idea, Pam. Good idea. My niece Kirsten, who's on here, is I believe. Well, I'm not sure if that's the title, but she works with dogs like that too. So saw the eye on your puppy moving. No, it might have been before I got it really glued, Roz, but no, they are still. But you could, if you have black sequins, you could use black sequins. Give me some more ideas. What else you could put on there? I know today on one of our cards we were chatting about using Wake Stella. I don't think that would. Maybe on the whites of the eyes would make a difference. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm trying to cover those things like that, and I'm going to show you some other cards. So hopefully you like that. If you have that set, you'll give it a try. Do any of you have the heart set, or are you thinking of getting it? Might be if you've got little ones to make cards for, that this would be a good feature to use it for. I have not within my reach. I do have some that I made with hearts, more for birthday cards and with the pink papers that came with it. But I think I showed those to you before. So I'm going to carry on and show you some other cards that I've received recently. These are from my team swaps. I don't know why somehow my screen looks really dark for me, but hopefully you can see them okay. This is from Bonnie. Bonnie's on here, so thank you. Great Christmas card. It's done with designer paper, a bit of a die cut, and some of the cherry cobbler gems. This one is from Nancy. Great leaves. She did the fussy cutting. She said she doesn't mind fussy cutting at all. And plaid paper. This one is from Sharon. A trick or treat. These were our October swap cards, so that's why you'll find some. I love how Sharon how you put the little silver embellishment in there. Another one from Lori with a Christmas Halloween background again. I got Christmas on the brain. With some bats and have a wicked Halloween. This one's from Faye. I love how these dies, you end up with 2 layers, and especially if you remember to use adhesive sheets, which sometimes I do, it's a great way to add extra to your cards. This one is from Linda, and it's a great design. I love it, Linda, how you've added paper on this flap, thinking of your Christmas, and then you've got the inside. So the birds, perfect again. This one, if you were in our Friday Zoom with friends, this is the one we made last week. So it was kind of a neat, you had to put little pieces of paper in here to make sure the mechanism worked right, but everybody did great and it worked out really well. And then we put paper on the back so we could write on it. And then our Christmas cards today, this was the very vanilla with that embossing folder that's out now with the trees. The Humble Home punch. The punch is not backordered. Punch is unavailable right now, but it will come back. And then this is die cut out of the paper. And on the inside, we had an extra layer of color just behind there, which really made it pop. We were really, really pleased with that. And then last but not least is our little reindeer with the die cuts. And the ladies were amazed at how easy it was to put all of them together. So, good for you, Yvonne. Yvonne says this weekend she's going to make a card with the scraps and the embossing powder. I have seen a number of them that people have made. Thank you for following up and doing that and sharing them. Betty had done some. She did them with punch rather than just the scrap pieces cut like I did. This is my card from last week, which I'm going to tell you who won it here in just a minute. And the other thing, somebody, I can't remember who it was today, sorry about that. They did it with the gold leafing that we had. And it turned out really well in the picture. I don't know, this is the heat embossing and it is really smooth. I don't know if the gold leafing, I think, would probably just stick and it wouldn't come off, but another great way. So lots of different options there for doing that one. And the winner of that card is Catherine. So thank you, Catherine. I'm not sure if you're on here, but I will send that to you. And there's nothing else. I'm going to switch. No, not that button. Wrong button. Sorry. Share my screen so I can do the draw that you all get to see. If I remember how to hit which buttons. Always a challenge. If I did this every day, maybe it wouldn't be quite so much of a challenge, but anyway, we will, okay, let's get to the right place. So 11 of you have commented. You do not have to put anything particular in the comment. That feature is in there if I ever decided to do it. But as long as you've commented somehow, your name will be in the draw. And I will do for 3 of them. And once your name is drawn, your name will not show up again. So it kind of spreads the wealth. Kirsten, congrats. Let me find, draw again. Bonnie. And if I haven't sent you a card before, please be sure, and you win, please be sure and send me your address. And Pam. So those cards will be coming to you within the next few days. Hello, Gail. Yes. Yes, hopefully you will try the doggy card. Thank you. No, Pam, you won anyway for this week. Your middle name is Catherine, so she thought she might have won last week too. No, that was Catherine Jean. So I um I always enjoy sharing with you. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like me to try. I like looking for things and learning how to do them so I can share them with you. Thank you again to Faye for helping me out as always, and hopefully you all have a good week, and we'll see you next week, barring anything unforeseen. Take care now.